Welcome to Know Your Mobile. I'm Basil, this is Nokia Lumia 620 and you're watching our video review. We've reviewed it on the website, so if you want the full in-depth review, check that out. But for this quick overview, keep watching. Kicking things off with the Lumia 620, we are going to talk about the design, and it is really quite charming. You have this matte plastic back cover, however it is swappable for a range of other choices. If we wanted to just put our thumb on the camera mount, push through, we can very easily remove the back cover, however it does feel secure when on. If we want to swap out for the yellow one, for example, we can do so with ease, and it feels like we actually have a new phone. We can also change the user interface to match the back panel pretty easily by jumping into the theme, for example, and just choosing yellow to create a unified look and feel across the device. So the design is a lot more than just a physical design. It also extends within the UI. Nokia have really thought through Windows Phone 8 and incorporated that into the physicality of the phone. It sits very well in the hand. It's not the skinniest handset out there, but thanks to the curvature of the sides and corners, it slips into the pocket with ease and is certainly comfortable to hold. The screen's also beautiful. You've got a WVGA display at 3.8 inches with the same resolutions as the Nokia Lumia 820. The pixel density is actually sharper, and it noticeably looks it. Text looks great, whites look really, really nice and pure, and all in all, we're impressed with the Nokia Lumia 620's screen. It even packs a clear black technology Nokia have put on the higher end screens so far. So for 150 quid, we really aren't going to complain that it's on here too. As far as the user interface goes, we've got Windows Phone 8 inside. Windows Phone 8, as we all know, is a very simple OS comprised primarily of two home screens. You've got these live tiles which indicate when you have notifications that have come in, and you can pin new tiles to the home screen with little more than a long press. The live tiles have their shortcomings. They aren't necessarily the best at pulling in all your notifications in one place. You have to really keep a watchful eye on these live tiles. If we pull down the bar at the top, for example, we get a few key indications, but not a full notifications list such as text messages, missed calls, etc. Though many of these can indeed be accessed through the lock screen, as you can see. Another shortcoming of Windows Phone 8 is the fact that the App Store isn't quite as comprehensive as Android or iOS. So if you are coming from those operating systems, you should probably check your key apps, make sure they are available on here. If you're coming fresh, however, then you should be absolutely fine. Apps like Spotify and WhatsApp have just made their way onto Windows Phone 8, and all the key ones are there, bar things like Instagram, for example, or Vine. That said, Windows Phone 8, definitely a great first OS for people to get to grips with their smartphones with. It's really, really easy to get your head around, and it's very, very nice and visually pleasing with a unified typeface and clean themes. Moving on to the camera, and you have a 5 megapixel autofocus camera on the back. As far as the physicality and ports go, on the right hand side there's a volume rocker, power button and a camera button, and that camera button is two-stage. If we click through onto it, we can pull another phone into frame, take the Lumia 820 for example, and then we can just take a nice quick macro shot of the Lumia 820. Maybe it flashed there, so maybe we'll turn the flash off and try that again. Oh, that's a focus assist flash. One more time. Let's just take a look at that picture. As we can see, and as you'll make out from the review, it's a very respectable 5 megapixel camera. It certainly isn't the best out there that we've seen, but like we said, we're not sure you're going to do a lot better for 150 quid. In terms of build and camera and screen indeed, as well as the UI. Operating system Windows Phone 8 being so efficient, the 1 GHz dual-core processor does a sterling job of powering through. We experienced no real slowdown while using the handset. So all in all, we are really, really impressed with the Lumia 620. As far as storage goes, there's I think 8 GB of storage on board, but if we pull off the back cover, we can see our micro SD card slot, so that is expandable up to an additional 32 GB. Perhaps the weakest point is the battery life, but it'll last you a full day. With a lot of smartphones out there not even lasting a full day, we're pretty much going to recommend the Nokia Lumia 620 hands down for anyone looking for a cool, cheap smartphone with a lot of personality and a lot of really neat features inside. One thing which we didn't mention, which is worth touching upon, is the fact that Nokia include all their Windows Phone 8 apps on here. And this means you get a full GPS out of the box, that's the sat navigation. You get offline map caching with Nokia Maps, as well as Nokia's mixed radio service for music. If you want a more comprehensive set of music options, you can just subscribe to Xbox Music. So that has been our review with the Nokia Lumia 620. If you have any questions, please fire us a comment below. Thanks for watching Know Your Mobile. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like this video.